In this video, we'll learn how to create a toggle button. So previously, we have learned how to use a parameter to change our chart type over here. So now we want to create a custom toggle button to toggle between a line chart and a bar chart. So first of all, we will need our custom shapes. So over here, I have created a custom shape for our bar chart toggle and another one for our line chart over here. Okay, next we need to create a worksheet to allow us to put in our button. So to understand the idea of how a toggle button works, what we want to do is to actually be able to feed a reverse value whenever we click on a action. So what we need to do is create a calculated field which will allow us to input a reverse value. So over here, let's take a look at our parameter that controls the change of chart. So we have our value as line chart and bar chart. So how this works is that whenever we have a line chart value here, we want to have a bar chart value selection that we can input. So let's create a calculated field. So let's call this toggle value. Now, if the chart type is equals to line chart, then we want a bar chart. Otherwise, we will have just a line chart. And okay. So now we have our toggle value over here. So let's put it into detail here. And let's change this to shape. Okay, let's put this in shape now. So what we want to do is to put our custom shape into this value here. So you see what happens is that we have a reverse value. When line chart is selected, we have a bar chart value over here. So what we want to do is to match this icon here to our selection here, which is line chart. So we can go to our custom shape here, and I think this should be line chart. I hope so. Let's check. This is so tiny. Okay, so this is our line chart. Let's increase the size. Ooh, this is too big. Alright, so this is our line chart. So we have our shape matching our selection here. Okay, so now let's say we change to bar chart. Now we see that this toggle value now becomes line chart. So now we want to change our shape again. For this line chart value, we want to match it to our current selection, which is actually a bar chart. So let's go to custom and select bar chart. Alright, nice. So now the next step is to put our button into the dashboard. Okay, so let's put our button here into the dashboard. Don't need this one. Okay, let's hide this. Okay, maybe put this on top. Okay, now let's fit the entire view to this. Okay, so the next step here is that we want to add an action. Okay, so we will change the parameter. Using the toggle button, let's change the chart type parameter. And we want to feed the value, which is the reverse value. So the logic here is whenever we select this, it will change to the other value. So now it's bar chart. We are going to feed in line chart value when we click on it. Okay, so let's see that in action. There we have. And then now it is on line chart. We want to feed a bar chart toggle value. And there we have our custom toggle button created.